Listen now, security.
Yeah, well, we are promoting anyway. We are promoting you, not being the model.
This is Julius Maricela and welcome back to my channel.
Welcome to the Girdle Door. Good evening, London. Good evening, Tower Bridge.
We're going to Cheers! Cheers!
Said one time.
Hello guys, we are here now at Hampton Court Palace, the residence of King Henry VIII, the famous King Henry VIII, ladies and gentlemen. I would like you to see inside. Let's go inside, guys. This is a very interesting place, beautiful place. I'm going to scoop the whole place before we enter so you could see all the area. Look at this. Beautiful place, guys. The Hampton Court Palace. Let's go!
The story of Hampton Court Palace, home of Henry VIII and the Tudor dynasty, a 500-year-old royal pleasure palace. The original Tudor Hampton Court Palace was begun by Cardinal Wolsey in the early 16th century, but it soon attracted the attention of King Henry VIII, who brought all his 6 wives here, surrounded by gorgeous gardens and famous features such as the maze and the grapevine. The palace has been the setting for many nationally important events. Cardinal Thomas Wolsey, Henry VIII's Lord Chancellor, started Hampton Court Palace transformation from ordinary country house to magnificent palace. Wolsey wanted to create a grand building where he could host not only the king and the royal court, but also monarchs from across Europe. Investing huge sums of money, he created a palace fit for the king. Wolsey was so successful in his work that Henry eventually took Hampton Court for himself. By the 1530s, Henry VIII's Hampton Court Palace became his home, a hotel and a theater, and a vast leisure complex. The king used it to demonstrate magnificence and power in every possible way through lavish banquets, extravagant court life, and fabulous expensive art. In addition to Henry's estate and private apartments, where he slept, ate and relaxed, and the queen's private apartments, the palace contained accommodation for courtiers. The style depended on the status of the occupant, but again were intended to impress. Around Base Court, the first big courtyard of the Tudor Palace, inside the west front, there were 30 suites of lodgings used for the grandest visitors. Up to 800 courtiers could accommodate Henry VIII, all needed to be fed. The king enlarged and added to the existing great kitchen, built in the late 1400s by a former resident, Lord Daubeny. The kitchens became an efficient food factory, serving 1,600 meals a day. Many dramatic events at the palace, some of them taking place at Hampton Court's Great Hall. In 1603, William Shakespeare, King's Men, first performed Hamlet and Macbeth for the new Stuart king, James I. James was also responsible for organizing the 1604 Hampton Court Conference that resulted in the publication of the King James Bible in 1611. the authorized version of the Bible in English. James' son, Charles I, used the palace to house much of his astonishing art collection, including Mantegna's Triumph of Caesar paintings. The king must have felt a keen sense of irony when his art-adorned palace became his temporary prison. In 1647, he found himself under house arrest after his defeat in the Civil War in an attempt to flee Oliver Cromwell's parliamentarians. During the Commonwealth, Cromwell saved the palace from destruction by making it his home. Despite his Puritan ideals, he appreciated fine art, particularly the tapestries, and enjoyed living like a king here. When William III and Mary II took the throne in 1689, they asked Christopher Wren to design a new Baroque palace for them. Wren scrapped his original plan to demolish the whole palace and instead created the spectacular fountain court, leaving much of the Tudor palace intact.
Guards, see my Lord Essex is well treated. If any injury comes to him, you shall ask for it. Thanks.
Guys, this is such an opportunity that the garden of Hampton Court is open. Normally it is not open to the public, but now it's open, and they have like a market sale, and I'm going to tour you around so you could see what's going on. Yeah, and what are they offering? Guys. It's raining, guys, so I have to go under the tree, under the pine tree. And it's a very nice place. Very nice.
Daddy.
I got some ice cream. Very, very nice ice cream. The best ice cream in the world. So we're having some ice cream with my beautiful daughters. Daughter. Look.
Yeah, exactly. Now monkey. We are promoting
One, two, three, smile. Just now.
Only for today's free of charge.
Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.